Many people starting to just clean up after that first round, but Sam, we know today this is where more of the severe cases might be. And you said Louisville, not so much in the more moderate category. It's dropped down to the south.
Yeah, there was an update by the Storm Prediction Center. Of course, they're the ones working full-time, a branch of the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. It's their job full-time to be kind of coming out with the severe weather outlook for everybody. Now, they did downgrade Louisville to a level 2 out of 5 instead of a 3 out of 5, but the overall risk is still not gone. It's something to be taken seriously, but the trend of severe weather in Louisville is lessening. More of a heavy rain threat. Now, south of the parkways, though, that's going to be the focus for some very strong to severe storms later on. Current look at radar, the only rain we're picking up right now is down to the south. Definitely a day to be staying weather aware. Somerset to Monticello right now, even Columbia, picking up some scattered showers. As we take a closer look, though, at the Illinois-Indiana border, there is a tornado warning present right now towards Rolla, Missouri. That storm is trekking just south of St. Louis, and with time, these storms are going to be filling in and continuing to make their way into Kentuckiana. So the main area of concern is with these storms off to our south and west right now, right along I-57. If you have friends and family in extreme southern Illinois, make sure they do know about that severe thunderstorm warning. Here's our outlook a little bit closer. So as these storms that I just showed you in Missouri and southern Illinois will be growing, they're going to make their way right over the orange and red shaded areas on our severe weather outlook. And this is where the heads up will be for the focus of severe weather later on today. I do think our friends in southern Indiana a little more out of the woods than, say, along and south the Ohio River today, and especially south of I-64. That looks to be that presence for picking up some flooding rains with these thunderstorms. Notice the risks with these storms later on this afternoon and evening. Wind gusts between 60 to 70 miles an hour. There will be some hail getting up to about ping pong size. We're going to be looking at a few tornadoes likely with these storms as well. Now, also rainfall amounts. Lately, the models have been showing the heaviest bouts of rain down to the south of the parkways. Here in Louisville, still picking up a good old ½ inch to an inch of rain on top of all the rain what we have seen as of late. So flooding will be possible. Keep in mind the flood watch goes until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. All the counties in the green shaded area need to know that rivers are going to be exceeding their levels here with how much rain we're going to be picking up, and there will be flash flooding in some areas. So make sure you always turn around. Don't drown if you're on the roads with some standing water. Take a look to the west around 3 to about 4 o'clock. Here comes the storms rolling through. Some of these storms likely turning severe. Now, the nice thing is lately with these weather models, they've been turning more into a cluster with these storms. That means when that happens, some of these storms will be turning more into a heavy rain event than a severe weather event. But this is still something we're going to be watching closely. By about 10 o'clock, model updates are showing most of our storms staying south of Louisville, which is good news. And we're finally going to be quieting down a little bit more until about midnight. But some of the models right now are trying to show one last little batch of severe storms down to the south as we get into about 10 o'clock this evening with quieting conditions into the course of overnight tonight. 66 degrees. Most of our storms staying before midnight. Tomorrow, clouds dropping off through the day, a high temperature of 79 degrees, and a west wind will be a little breezy at times tomorrow, but not a big deal. There's our 7-day forecast, a little bit more in depth. So after we deal with the severe weather later today, staying weather aware, it's going to quiet down a lot more tomorrow all the way through Monday, a slight chance for a shower late Saturday.